What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rogath, and you're watching Forum Fairies episode number 2. So what has happened since last week? Yeah, where is episode number 1? It is on the channel down below. We're gonna check out, or go check out the first episode if you want to get a better explanation as to what this is. So in case there's an H in there, isn't there? No, there's not. So what happened right here to me here, since episode number 1 is on a different channel, is I was going to do videos on my own channel, but myself and one of my best friends, Patrick, decided to merge our channels and do this, the weekly Valor Cap, where we do all kinds of crazy shit. This is one of them. This is my own personal thing, like I said, called Forum Favorites. Let's get right to it. First and foremost, the most important thing about this entire week is the WoW subscription number. The WoW subscription number. There we go. So, what has happened? Well, since February, I believe, and it is now May, the subscriber base has gone down by 1.3 million. That's quite a lot, you guys. That's quite a lot. WoW is still up to, or still at 8.3 million subscribers, but 1.3 million is a huge loss, you guys. Since Wrath, I think, as far as I know, it's actually gone down by about 25%. I mean, it topped at the release of Wrath, and then boom, went down. So what has happened? Well, duh. WoW is dying, you guys. WoW is finally done. No. So what has happened? I mean, what are the reasons for it? Well, here's my personal thoughts on it. Got inspiration even from the official World of Warcraft forums and other people's ideas, but here's the ones that I agree with. First of all, in this expansion, Blizzard has done a lot. Well, Blizzard and Activision, I guess, have done a lot to counter multi-boxers. If you don't know what multi-boxers is, a multi-boxer is basically a person who goes in and has two boxes. No. That would be weird. That wouldn't even make sense. Anyway, multi-boxer is someone who plays on 2 different accounts on the same computer. So, well, I guess it doesn't even have to be the same computer, but one person playing on 2 different accounts at once, that is a multi-boxer. Consider the WoW window a box, and have 2 of those, so I guess you do have 2 boxes. Yeah, basically you do. So, I mean, they've done a lot to counter these. And one of the big things they've done is to remove the follow option in Battlegrounds. And that has done a lot for a lot of people, because a lot of multi-boxers, there used to be shitloads of them. I spent some time before I've straightforward been able to say, oh, you're right there. You're a multi-boxer. Get out. And I would say that because I hate multi-boxers. I absolutely cannot stand multi-boxers. And I know multi-boxers are mad because, heck, when I'm multi-boxing, I like to go out and follow the character and just get free honor in that character, and basically only do stuff on the one character. And others are saying, well, I'll just actually control both characters and go nuts with both of them. Here's the deal. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can efficiently play 2 characters at once. Sure, you can control 2 characters, but I really do not see how you would ever be able to do well on both of them. If you play on one character, you can fully, really get everything out of your character. If you play 2 at once, you kinda limit yourself by having to switch keyboard, Go over here, Boomkin, cast freaking, I don't know, some kind of an ability. Moonfire, there you go, Moonfire, cast Moonfire, spam Wrath. While over here, you're like a paladin. Oh shit, gotta heal that fucker up. This is Holy Light, by the way, this is Holy Light spam. Holy Light, that motherfucker. I could totally see this becoming a GIF. No. Anyway, back to the whole thing. So I removed the ability to follow people in Battlegrounds. A lot of people are pissed about this. And I do not see a reason why. Because, fuck. Not only do you limit yourself, but you limit your entire team by multi-boxing in the Battleground, unless every single character is your own and you're sharing or you're using freaking 10 accounts and you're a 10v10 battleground, you are eliminating your entire team, and my god, that is annoying. I never do get as pissed at someone as I do when I see someone multi-boxing in a dungeon or in a battleground. It's just retarded. I really cannot oh my god, it just annoys me. It annoys the crap out of me. And if you're a multi-boxer, I have nothing personal against you. Just please do me a favor and don't multi-box, because there is no way in hell that you can do well on both of them. So, what else? Wait, before I go on, I want to say one thing that I would really love Blizzard to actually do is counter them even more by removing the follow option in dungeons. And a lot of you guys might say, well, that's annoying because like when I'm in a dungeon and I suddenly have to go eat because my mom tells me that lunch is ready or dinner is ready, I'd like to put follow on my friend here that I'm on Skype with so that I can still get experience and everything. Just do not queue up for a dungeon if you do not know for that you know for sure that you can actually finish that dungeon before you gotta go eat. I really could not care less. Just manage your time better, please. Do it. You're limiting your group members. Please, you're slowing them down. You're pulling them away from success. This is me being pulled away from success. Yeah, I don't. The hand motion has to follow. I don't. Yeah. That's servers. Dead servers. A lot of dead servers out there. Well, I don't know if you can really say a lot of dead servers, but there's more and more dead servers out there. I personally play on a high population server, Ragnaros, in Europe, and I love it. I absolutely love playing on a high pop server. But the low pop servers, those that are kind of dying out, so to speak, they need a helping hand, I think. And I really think that you should have the option of merging your auction house with, I don't know what I'm trying to say. This looks good, doesn't it? This is me procrastinating, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I am trying to say. Let me think. This is weird. This is. I think we should have an option of merging your auction house with another server, and like two low pop servers, combining their auction houses. I think what they should do is to. I'm not sure if I think they should actually do this, but an option would be to merge all the dead servers, or at least some of them, into one big server. I don't know why this is when you merge something. Looks like something else, but this is when you merge something. No, I am a little bit retarded. I know that. I'm a little bit. So what you could then do also, because I know some people like playing on low pop servers. They like being pretty close to alone, and some people might say then go play a single player game, but they might just really enjoy World of Warcraft and playing solo. That's one of the reasons why I like scenarios. I can practically solo scenarios. It just takes a long time. But okay. So what they could do as well is to have merge some of the dead servers. The low pop, I should use low pop servers instead. Merge some of the low pop servers into one, and have one or two dead servers stand alone, right? Hear me out. Stand alone, and have those for the people that just like playing on low pop servers. They just like being close to alone, or just only playing with a few friends. That seems like a cool option to me personally. What do you guys think about that? Do leave it in the comments below, because I think it's quite interesting. I saw someone posting posting an argument about how hardcore PvPers, as he claimed himself to be, don't have anything to do really, and I feel like, I can see his point. He grinds the 4K honor points pretty quickly from doing BGs. He gets his conquest points really quick from the RBGs and the arena, and then he has nothing left to do. But I feel like your objective shouldn't be as a hardcore PvPer to get your conquest points, to get your honor points. They should be to just actually PvP because it's fun. To just go out and kill people. That should be the reason why you PvP, I guess. Player versus player. You kill players. That's your objective. You should do that. You're a hardcore PvPer. I feel like you should find PvP fun. PvP is killing other players, right? Kinda, yeah. In the long run, isn't it just killing players? That's just my point of view anyway. I think that's a dumb argument. I can see your pain. I can definitely feel your pain. But I feel like just going for the Conquest cap or the Honor cap is for a casual PvP. Whereas a hardcore PvP just goes out and continues to kill people because, oh my god, this is so much fun. And the last point is lack of long-term objectives. I can see that, sort of, but then again, no, because long-term, like, okay, getting your full blue heroic gear from dungeons, actually, like, level to 90, if you're a PvEer, I'm a PvEer, so this is my point of view, this is from my perspective. That's not the long-term objective, that's part one of the long-term objective. Part 2 is doing LFR, gearing yourself up for the normal race. Part 3 is doing normal raids. Right now, part 3 would be doing tier 14 raids. Next part would be progressing through TOT. Part after that, the previous one, progressing through TOT, is the one I'm at. So, next objective should be, or the next part should be to progress through the heroic part. Objective after, or part after that should be to get your full heroic Thunderforge gear. Part after that should be going through the next raid that comes out, and then the expansion comes out, and then you can start over, and so on and so forth. That's your long-term objective. And your long-term objective as a PvPer, getting your honor and Conquest cap, getting your gear, going nuts for the rest of the expansion until you can start over. It's kind of how it is. From my point of view, of course, that's how I see it. So, next topic is vanilla. There was a person saying vanilla was best. Why? Because it was difficult. What's up with that? Difficulty makes the game. And he's saying everything gets easier and easier for every expansion. Well, I feel like, yeah, I mean, I've only played since Wrath, but I played on Bliss-like private servers for a long time, a long period of time. So I still know a little bit about it, a little bit. And I mean, I know Patrick has played since vanilla. I've spoken a lot to him, and you know, while I get the idea that WoW has probably gotten a slightly bit easier since vanilla, because more and more casual players have come to the game, I feel like it's kind of bullshit when someone says it just goes so, like, this is difficulty rate, right? It just goes down all the time. I feel like that's dumb, because I feel like, for instance, even in MoB, Throne of Thunder is a hell of a lot harder than tier 14 raids, in my opinion. And I was told that Cataclysm raids were a fucking face roll. So, I mean, I know they were hard in the beginning, but then they got super nerfed because people complained. That's the idea. That's why they're probably easier. Because people complain nowadays when things are difficult. It's just part of the evolution of people. And I know most of the people are people of my generation, and yes, I sincerely apologize for all the immature people of my generation that are being dumbasses. Don't get offended if you're part of my generation. I'm 17, by the way, so that you can judge. But I mean, I know for a fact that most of these people are people of my generation. And sometimes, yes, I do feel embarrassed, but fuck, you should not judge me for that. It is because younger and younger players are starting to play the game, and more and more of those younger players don't get it, and therefore it feels dumb to them, and therefore they want to nerf them. Therefore, because they're starting to be the majority of the population on the game, Blizzard does what they say, or Activision. God damn it, I don't know who does what. Who does what? Someone explain that crap to me. Jesus Christ. So, like I said, I feel like it's kind of bullshit when people just say, well, it's getting easier and easier and easier and easier and easier, blah, 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 so down, so on and so forth. So down. I do feel like it's bullshit. Because, like I said, I feel like MoB has gotten harder. This is the harder. Easier. Harder. So yeah, I do feel like that's the case, and I really like that. I mean, I feel like dailies were more of a problem. I mean, people might think MoB was harder in the beginning because of all the dailies, but no, it wasn't hard, it was just time consuming. There's a difference. You gotta keep in mind that it's just, there's a difference between time consuming and difficult. Because it's time consuming, it does not in any way make that difficult. Those two things are entirely different. So I feel like the raids have become harder throughout WoW so far, and I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. So what else? I mean, what can we do about this? I mean, one person replied and said the only thing that was harder in vanilla and Burning Crusade and such was the leveling. It was harder back then because you had to grind and stuff because there was a lack of quests and shit like that. And I feel like that might be true. Leveling feels a lot easier now that you don't actually have to grind a lot of stuff. And I know some people find, you know, when you're doing a quest that requires you to kill mobs, complete that quest, that's grinding. And sure, you might be right there. I mean, well, you are right, but it's not entirely the same thing. Because you get a bigger reward for doing that. And there go quests, and there go easier leveling. So leveling is definitely easier. But I just do not believe that raids are that much easier than they used to be. Because if that was the case, why is it that those people who complain aren't just smashing through all the content like this? Why is that? If they're easier, then why can't you do that? The last topic of this week, guys. And this is more of a fun topic that I think is pretty cool. The person asked, when do you rage quit? What is it that makes you rage quit? And there was a lot of people saying all kinds of stuff. But for me, what makes me rage quit? When elite mobs and rare mobs in mob are suddenly difficult to kill. And I like it, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the fact that there's mechanics to the rare mobs and everything now. Excuse me. But, when I first see it, because I don't know it, it just gets me so damn pissed because I would love to see some sort of DPM interaction there and say, boom, be careful. Or something like that. I mean, or even something that shows, something that introduces me to the fact that they do stuff other than just standing there. My Mogu son of a bitch, I shall hit you with this pole arm because I'm mad. I'm a rock. Yeah, that was all. So, yeah, I kind of feel like that is it. I mean, like I said, I really love it. I really love when there's mechanics to the rare mobs. But it just makes me really mad and sometimes rage quit the second I see it. Then I lock back on it and I realize, I actually find this pretty damn cool. Let me do it again. And then I do it and then I love it. I absolutely love it. Another thing that sometimes makes me really, it doesn't entirely make me rage quit, but it really frustrates me, is when trash mobs and raids and dungeons have cleave that just one-shots me. And I mean 99% of the time I'm behind the boss because that's just usually better. You know? But I usually, like, throughout everything that I've ever played and throughout like 99% of my experience in WoW, I felt like when you're on trash, it just does not matter. You just kill it. There's no real mechanics to it. And a little bit later, I feel like this is pretty cool as well. I mean, we're just going to go in and know what they're doing, so we're killing them like as quick as I would have normally thought I would have done it. But when I have no clue, I really don't like that. I really do not like that. So that makes me mad, but I get back and realize that I like it, and then I just smash through it, and I absolutely love it. I love Mob as a whole. I really love Mob. Like, Mob is the best expansion so far. If you're a Burning Crusade fanboy, please shoot me. It's just my opinion. So there you go. Anyway, that's it for my show. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you liked the video, please click the like button and leave a comment, positive or negative, in the comment section. Down here, below, down here, at my knees. Oh, Lord, my, no, okay, no. Anyway, yeah, leave a positive or negative comment down here, and I shall see you later.